Starting in the fall of 2017, Radford University will re-implement its housing policy, which requires second-year students to live on campus. This will be the first fall in several years that all dorms will be open to students.
Students were required, but they were just assuming they didn't need to communicate that to Housing and Residential Life. And so when I came in, I started this past August, one of the charges I was given was to make sure that we had a process in place by which to educate students about the policy, make sure they were informed that they weren't signing leases before they were officially released, but to also make sure that the beds are full.
Penvin says that he's talked to 40 or 50 students this semester who have questions about the housing policy and what requirements they need to fill to be released.
And so what we had to do is look at how could we establish a criteria that was fair across the board, okay? And so what we landed on was the factors that we would consider are age, number of credit hours, number of semesters lived on campus, did the student complete the off-campus education model?
Local businesses are also being affected by the policy in Radford, leaving off-campus housing options open that are usually leased by second-year students.
We have been affected by the freshmen not being released. We are not as fully leased as we typically would be at this time, but we understand it's a process they're going through, and we're anxious for them to be released.
Students have mixed feelings about the housing policy.
I really don't care. I mean, it hasn't been bad at all.
Honestly, it's made me want to transfer school. Well, I was thinking about transferring schools to begin with, and after this whole housing thing, it's just kind of everywhere and kind of hectic and crazy, so it's been really making me think about transferring a lot more.
Schroeder, Radford on Camera.